Hey, don't go away, please. Are you guys looking for a Spanish lesson? Because I'm looking for a group of people excited to learn Spanish. Don't worry, this is a beginner Spanish lesson as promised. And if you're the right group, then I want to share something with you. I am so excited and I love teaching beginners. So if you haven't learned before or if you're just starting, this is not a problem. Even if you've learned for many years but you feel still a beginner, then this is the perfect place for you. So in today's lesson, I'll teach you simple Spanish phrases in an interactive way, from greetings to saying goodbyes, and then even a small talk, like small conversation, and further. So stay tuned, and this is gonna be hands-on. So it's not gonna be something like sitting and not even like thinking about it. No, will be effective. It will help you to think, and that will help in turn to memorize and use this in real life. So the way we're gonna do this in an interactive way is that I will first tell you a few phrases in English, not many, like 6, 7, something like that. You don't have to remember them, but then I will teach you in Spanish each of those phrases, and I will move my hand to make sure you understand when a phrase begins and when a phrase ends. For example, hello, and then good night. But then I will do that in Spanish. The way this is gonna be interactive is because at first I'm just gonna tell you the English phrases, and then which you're gonna understand very easily. But then I will start just saying these phrases in Spanish, like number 1, hola. Number 2, Buenos Días. Number 3, and so forth. So I'm not gonna tell you which Spanish phrase connects with which English phrase. So you're gonna pause the video and you're gonna try to match those phrases. If I said at first, hello, good morning, and how are you? Then I'm gonna say those phrases in a random order in Spanish. You're gonna pause the video and then you are going to write and guess which one match which one. And how would you know when if you got it right or not? Well, first of all, you don't have to worry about getting it right and at the end being disappointed, because this is not like a test where you get bad grade. This is an exciting way of helping your brain recognize making connections, and you're gonna be so excited when you get it right. And when you're done, you're gonna have an amazing way for your brain to, okay, next time I know which one is it. So this is gonna be an interactive learning experience. And then we're gonna do this with a few group of phrases, like 3 or 4. We have ways to introduce yourself, and then we also have saying where you're from and everyday common phrases. So are you ready to start now? Let's begin with this. And the first group of phrases in English is hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, goodbye, see you later, see you, like see you. Are you ready for the Spanish in random order? The first one is nos vemos. I'm giving you a cue here, but I won't for the next ones. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. Adiós. Adiós. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Buenos días. Buenos días. Hola. Hola. Okay, guys, so now this is the moment where you can pause the video or even rewatch this part till you have matched the first phrases in English with the ones in Spanish. And you don't even have to write it down. You can do it by memory, guessing some of them. There's no strict rules here. Do it the way that works best for you, or following the suggestions. And at the end of the video, not right now, we're gonna move into the next phrase. You can also do it in the comments. And then you can also fix your comment when you find out which ones were matching correctly. And then you can even see your progress by doing this video a few times till you get all of them right. The next group of phrases are introducing yourself. And remember, at the end of the video, you will see which phrases matches which ones. So for introducing yourself, the phrases are, my name is, in my case, Enrique. For yours, Ricardo, Pamela, or according to your name. My name is, and then what's your name? We're gonna learn that phrase too. What's your name? Then nice to meet you. Then likewise, and then we're gonna just do that one. Do those phrases. Are you ready? So the first phrase is igualmente. Igualmente. Next one. Mucho gusto. Got it? Mucho gusto. Next one. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? And the last one is, me llamo Enrique. Me llamo Enrique. Okay? So those are the phrases. Now this is the moment to pause the video, follow the same pattern, and we're gonna jump into the next group of words. Oh, but before doing that, I just wanna share with you, this is like in addition to the exercise we're doing, just a beginner friendly exchange conversation, and I'm just gonna say part A and part B, or maybe I can use two random names. Yeah, I think let's do that. So let's say we're working with Pamela being the A part. So I'm gonna say Pamela instead of A. And then we have Richard, the B part, just Richard. So Pamela says, Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? And then Richard responds, Me llamo Richard. ¿Y tú? Me llamo Richard. ¿Y tú? Richard also may say, Me llamo Richard. ¿Y usted? Means the same. And then Pamela says, Me llamo Pamela. Me llamo Pamela. Mucho gusto, Richard. Mucho gusto, Richard. And then Richard responds, Igualmente. Igualmente. That was very beginner. And the meaning of that conversation is, at first when Pamela says, Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? She's saying, hello, what's your name? Then when Richard answers, Me llamo Richard. ¿Y tú? Or ¿y usted? He is saying, my name is, or I'm Richard. And you? And then Pamela answers, Me llamo Pamela. My name is Pamela, or I'm Pamela. Mucho gusto, which means nice to meet you. And then Richard replies something like, likewise. It's just something polite that sounds natural, likewise. Okay, are you ready to continue with the next one? Now, again, following the same format at the beginning, the group of phrases is about where are we from, or where are you from? So the English phrases are, where are you from? Second one, I'm from. The third one, and you. This is beginner, so please don't blame me for being too easy. This is a beginner. And if it feels difficult for you, it's okay. We're all beginning in the first stages. Everything is different. I remember how difficult was things for me to learn English from the beginning. And I wasn't very good at it, just so that you know. Believe it or not, I was not very good at it. So in Spanish, the first phrase in the random order, the English phrases, ¿Y tú? You probably got that one from the conversation, right? ¿Y tú? So you see how now you're learning English? Spanish, sorry. The second one is soy de Italia. Did you guys know which country this sounds like it can be? Italia. You got it right. Soy de Italia, or soy de los Estados Unidos. Drop it in the comments if you know which country is that one. Soy de Estados Unidos. And then, last phrase, ¿de dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? Alright. So, again, at the end, I'll tell you this group of words. And instead of repeating myself, I also like to be patient. I will continue with the next group of words. This is interactive. I know you're probably wondering whether you got it right or not, and don't worry, you will learn by doing. You will learn by being excited about your mistakes and how you make progress as you practice this video even a few times. Then please share how many times it took for you to do this for having all of them correct. And then we're gonna practice common everyday phrases. You know, guys, I have this prepared. My wife helped me to prepare this. We worked on this together. She's a native English speaker. I'm a native Spanish speaker. We've both learned each other's language to the best of our ability. We're still learning today. But that's why you see me looking at the papers, because I didn't want it to just come here and just give you, a thoughtless something, which I love the idea of being natural, but at the same time, I also value you guys, your time, and I wanted to, prepare something and be here giving you my very best, because you are the best. You deserve this. So, common everyday phrases. The phrases in English, I'm gonna be a little bit fast, because you guys already know English. I think you do. So, but I will slow down in the Spanish phrases part. So, first phrase, how are you? Then, I'm good, thank you. Then, and you, that's the other phrase, and you. Another phrase, I don't understand. Another phrase, can you repeat, please? Another phrase, I speak a little Spanish. And the last one, I'm learning Spanish. Now, we're gonna do in random order these phrases, alright? Same phrases, but now in Spanish. And then you will do the pausing to start matching the ones you can match. Okay, ready? ¿Cómo estás? Next one. Estoy aprendiendo español. Next one. Estoy bien, gracias. Estoy bien, gracias. Next one. Hablo un poco de español. Or hablo español un poco. Same thing. Next one. Estoy bien, gracias. Did I already say that one? Let's move to the next one. ¿Y tú? Did you guys remember? Probably you do. ¿Y tú? Next one. No entiendo. No entiendo. Next one. ¿Puedes repetir, por favor? ¿Puedes repetir, por favor? Okay, guys, so that's the, I think, third or fourth group of Spanish phrases. We just have one more. No, I think, you guys, we ended. We are done with our Spanish beginner phrases, and you don't worry about memorizing all of this. When I started learning English, I didn't memorize all of these, numbers of phrases in one day. If that works for you or for some people, don't feel bad if you don't feel like you have that mental practice because it's all about practice. The more you do something, you'll get better at it. But everybody also learns differently. So for me, it was more about having interactions with people and using Spanish than memorizing phrases. And over time, I was surprised that I was remembering things. But it's more about practice and trying to memorize. And also not giving up. So are you ready? Let's do this. Let's do the matching of the phrases and check your notes, or even if you didn't make notes and you just try to do it mentally. Now we hope that you got those phrases right. So the first group of phrases were greetings and goodbyes, and hola is hello. The next one, good morning, was Buenos Días. Buenos Días, good morning. The next one, Buenas tardes, was good night. No, I was just teasing you guys. So if you got it right, and I was just teasing you here, don't worry. I'm gonna tell you the right one, and then if you got it right because I said it wrong, if that makes sense, I'm sorry because you were not right. But that's okay. We're gonna keep learning. And buenas tardes is good afternoon. Buenas tardes, good afternoon. Buenas noches stands for good evening or good night. You see, Spanish is so easy. You don't have to say good evening and good night. Don't you guys know how complicated that was for me to learn? That I needed to learn good evening and then good night, and then that it was different. A good night is for when you're going to say a greeting at night at a house, but then good evening is when you're going to sleep, or the other way around, you guys. It can be so complicated to learn, but so I relate to you. But in Spanish, super easy, muy fácil. Good night, good evening, buenas noches, buenas noches. Adiós, goodbye, adiós. Hasta luego, see you later. Hasta luego, see you later. Nos vemos, see you. Nos vemos, see you. So guys, how did it go for you? Do you want to review the next one? Let's do this. And I hope you guys are enjoying this lesson as much as I'm enjoying teaching you. Or just sharing, Just as I was sharing with how to learn, I am sharing with you these phrases, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. My name is... Me llamo Lucas. Me llamo Enrique. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? What's your name? Hey, what's your name? Another formal way of saying this is ¿Cuál es tu nombre? What's your name? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? I would say, well, for me, ¿Cómo te llamas? Is a little bit more informal, but that doesn't mean it's disrespectful. It's a little bit more like lay back, that you guys say lay back. But I'll go with either. If it's a very formal situation, maybe you can say ¿Cuál es su nombre? In some places. But yeah, just don't worry about it too much. We're just beginning, not complicating. So nice to meet you is mucho gusto. Did you get that one right? I hope so. And if not, did you learn something new? Likewise is igualmente. Igualmente. Do you want to review the example dialogue or not? Let's do quickly without explaining too much. I don't remember. I think I said Pamela and Richard because I didn't have those written down here. I just thought about throwing the name to make it more realistic, but I think it was Pamela said Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Which is hello, what's your name? Me llamo Richard, ¿y tú? He answered, my name is Richard, or I'm Richard, and you? And then Pamela says, oh no, actually Richard responds, I'm Richard. Or, yeah, I'm Richard. Nice to meet you. Me llamo Richard. Mucho gusto. And then, oh guys, I got so confused in this, but I hope you got it right. At the end, they say, likewise. Can you please put in the comments below which one is who? If you got it right. Okay, but likewise. Likewise is igualmente. So, then, how are we doing? How are we doing on this test? Are you enjoying it? I hope you are, because I'm having so much fun. Where are you from? So, ¿de dónde eres? Means, where are you from? ¿De dónde eres? The next one, soy de Guatemala. Soy de los Estados Unidos. I'm from the United States. Soy de el Reino Unido. I'm from United Kingdom. ¿Y tú? That is, and you? Now, one tip is that instead of being hard with yourself when you don't get it right, reinforce positive feedback. Just think about a child, maybe somebody that you really love, friend or somebody that you're getting to know. You like them. They want to do their best, and they make a mistake doing something, and you, instead of telling them, "Oh, how come you failed this time?" Wouldn't you be like, "No, don't worry. I'm gonna teach you." Perhaps you're gonna be saying like, "It takes time for everybody. It took time for me," and you're gonna try to make them feel nice. Sometimes we don't do that for ourselves. Sometimes we're too hard with ourselves. So if you can relate to that, please comment. And also, if you think doing this help others, wouldn't you think this will help ourselves too when we're learning something? Instead of beating ourselves up, telling us like, okay, it's okay, you're practicing, this is a new language, it's not easy, but if you continue practice, you will do better next time. And maybe you don't even say all those words, but just how you go about it. And guess what's gonna happen if you say something so harshly to a person? You're not good for this. Like, don't even ask me. Are they gonna wanna come back to you, be your friends? Absolutely not. But, or if they come, they will be so uncomfortable. But if you are nice to them, you're training them in a job or something, they're gonna want to come back. They're gonna they're gonna be encouraged that they're doing something nice. But if you say, you know what, sincerely, it takes time for everybody, but you know what, you're doing so well, and then they're gonna keep wanting to come. Or if they just have to come, they're gonna have a better time doing it, and they're gonna likely to even make more improvements. There gotta be psychology studies about this, or life experiences, and it really make a difference for those learning a language. They can improve, and even if they don't improve more, I'm sure they improve more, personal experience, but even if they were not to improve more, they will have a much better time doing so. And that's what I want you guys to have, much better time learning Spanish. The last section about phrases is estoy aprendiendo español. I'm learning Spanish. Estoy aprendiendo español. I'm learning Spanish. Hablo un poco de español. Or you can say, hablo un poquito de español, which means I speak a little Spanish. The next one. ¿Puedes repetir, por favor? ¿Puedes repetir, por favor? Yes, I will repeat the whole video. No, I was just kidding. You're almost probably done with me, right? So, can you repeat, please? Means, ¿puedes repetir, por favor? No entiendo. I don't understand. No entiendo. I don't understand. So how's it going, guys? The last three. Almost done. I'm giving it my all. I hope you guys are enjoying. I hope you guys are learning. Estoy bien, gracias. I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. Estoy bien, gracias. And the last one, how are you? You got it right. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? I'm not just saying it for the teaching. How are you? How do you feel after this lesson? I have to actually go to teach another lesson, so see you later. Remember, nos vemos.